Hello and welcome to Silver Arrow Tarot. This is me, Amanda. Welcome back if you're returning. Today I'm going to be doing a pick a card all about what risks should you be taking right now. And I feel this is inspired by the Aquarian energies that we are in, because the Aquarius archetype is all about the visionary, the new thinker that brings new, unique, avant-garde things into the world. So I thought that this would be a perfect topic for today. I'm going to be using my Hermetic Tarot, and we're going to be using the Archangel Power Tarot cards and the Sacred Earth Oracle. All right, so I haven't decided how many piles, but I will be back in just a few seconds, and I will have piles for you to pick from, and then we can get started. All right, see you guys soon. Hi guys, welcome, and here are your 4 piles to choose from. I encourage you to take a few deep centering breaths and settle in. I'm going to light a little bit of Palo Santo and send you that energy for clarity, getting exactly the pile that is for you. All right, here we go. Cleansing the space, cleansing you, cleansing myself. All right, guys, I have private readings just in case you are interested in a more personalized reading. And I will see you in your pile. This is pile 1 here, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Bye. Hello, beautiful pile 1. Welcome to your reading. I have pulled these Hermetic Tarot, and we're going to take a look at your Power Archangel Tarot in a second, but I wanted to start with these. So the first cards out were the Devil in reverse, Lord of Gates and Matter. You received the 10 of Swords in reverse, Lord of Ruin. You have the 3 of Cups, also in reverse, Lord of Abundance. And we have Queen of Wands, Queen of Thrones of Flame. Queen of the Thrones of Flame. All right. So right off the bat, guys, for pile 1, I am feeling that the risk you need to be taking now is to be releasing someone or something from your life. For some people specifically, not everyone, this does really pertain to a specific person because of the word that I heard when I was tapping into the energy of this devil. Kind of debating whether to use the word, but sounds like some of you are dealing with someone who was not loyal to you, and I'm really hearing that the universe is asking you, or not asking you, but they are, your spirit guides and your angels and your higher guides are really telling me that the universe will pave the way for you, because I heard the word grace, to let go and release this situation, this person. Let the swords fall out. So walking away at this time is highly encouraged, even though it may take a lot of courage and bravery and mental fortitude, because I do feel that there are some negative patterns and habits and old karmic cycles attached to this situation that may be feeling like it's keeping you stuck. The devil often shows these people in chains here. So there's an element of control, there's an element of feeling trapped or constrained. But they were really saying that it's time to take this risk and walk away from these situations because you've learned everything that you need to learn. For others of you, this is could be more of a health situation, because with the Three of Cups, I'm really hearing something around something that's unhealthy. So it might be an overindulgence of some kind. But a person can be an overindulgence in that even if we aren't with them, if we are overindulging in looking at their social media, daydreaming about them, thinking about them, we're not releasing them on the mental level. So some of you may have left this relationship or this situation behind already, but it's time to take the next step of releasing old patterns and habits around mental stories and behavior patterns that may keep you connected to this person. Keep your energy connected to this person. So it's about taking the risk of really letting go on all levels so that you can make way and make room for the new in your life. With the Queen of Wands, I really feel that this is the energy that they're encouraging you to embrace. The Queen of Wands is a very passionate person who has a lot of drive and a lot of spiritual fire and like I said, passion and forward movement. So really following their heart, following their desires, following their dreams, relentlessly forward, and not letting things from the past keep them stuck from achieving their dreams and going towards their passions and their goals. So yes, releasing yourself from these energies, these controls, dynamics, and taking charge and letting go of resentment, anger, and any kind of negative feelings from the past. Really looking at those, taking actions to help yourself release these energies, whether it's through art, music, dance, journaling, talking to a therapist, talking to a friend, whatever it takes to sort of like process through and create a closure and an ending, even if this person or situation, because it seems like it's possibly something that did not get you closure that you needed in the past. There's a lot of heavy focus here with your power angel cards, because you received King of Michael. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation calls for honest and open communication. You have 8 of Michael, so another swords energy. You can be free, make a courageous choice, change your situation, not seeing things correctly. So again, yes, this theme is coming up about releasing yourself from any things that are binding you, holding you stuck, any people or situations that are no longer serving you, and you can feel that they are dragging your energy down. You are being encouraged to really use and follow, in this instance, follow your logic, follow your mind here. Your mind is not the enemy in this situation. You have the ability to use objectivity and clarity of the mind to move forward, and or use your voice to communicate anything, any unhealthy patterns or dynamics within your relationships, to clear them up. Even just voicing things, even if you know they're not going to be received, is shifting the energy for you. So please don't be afraid to use your voice. Even of course, I want you to use your discernment if this person is unsafe, if you're in a very toxic, abusive situation, and you know this is going to just lead to problems. Use your discernment. But for the majority of you who are in a situation with a person where you have been, where you're not being heard, I highly think that the advice here is about using your voice to communicate what your needs are, where your boundaries are, so that you can move forward with a clear consciousness, or like a clear conscience, knowing that you have said everything that you needed to say. And if you then walk away, you know that you've done everything that you can do personally, and nothing has been left unsaid. Because sometimes we can be regretful if we walked away too prematurely and we didn't get to say everything we needed to say. That can lead to problems and a lack of confidence too. So make sure you say everything you need to say before you free yourself from the situation. There's another additional message here. If you're having a hard time seeing things clearly, it might be time to work things out with a therapist or journal things out so you get some clarity before you communicate your thoughts and feelings, and move forward. So these things take courage. These things are definitely a risk, for sure. Speaking your truth, standing up and having open and honest communication, especially with people that may have shut you down in the past, can be difficult, and it can be a big risk because you might not be heard. So it's time to do these things and be able to walk away knowing that you have said everything you needed to say. Now with the 9 of Ariel, it says your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. I love for beautiful things in life. So this is a very independent energy. I really feel taking these steps is going to really free you up to go towards your dreams, like I said, with this Queen of Wands. Really standing in your power and in your truth is going to bring a lot of self-confidence to you and help you feel like you can do and achieve your dreams, because you've really overcome this karmic cycle of maybe codependent patterns or negative patterns in your relationships and or a work situation. But this is going to really help you become stronger and more successful, and really see and be able to open up and have the beautiful things in life that you really want. Okay, guys, really nice. So your final cards, let's take a look from the Sacred Earth Oracle. You have Brilliance. You have Center. And you have Core. So guys, again, a real strong focus with the this mind element, this swords element, with this brilliance card. It's telling me that you have the mental faculties and intelligence to really see your way through this challenge and use your mind and use your words and use your communication skills that you either have developed or you have to overcome the situation and take the risk of speaking and communicating your truth to end this devil energy and free yourself. It's really saying that anything that is holding you back at the moment is within your capability, within your facilities of your mind to see things clearly, to move forward with confidence. I really feel you have the knowledge, you have the awareness. Now it's just really taking action on that. You have this awareness, and it's taking this Queen of Wands, this fire energy, and making your dreams come true by moving forward with confidence. Because it feels like you do have a sense of what you want and who you are. Now, yeah, again, with the center and the core, very similar message here with knowing your true self, knowing what's in your heart, knowing your passion, being centered and grounded in that, and that being the engine that drives you forward, is a deep knowing of your value, your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your selfhood, your sovereignty, and not no longer shying or not shying, but covering that up, playing small. Yeah, these two cards are really telling me you are a really intelligent and really deeply connected being. You have a lot of wisdom. You're connected to your truth. Deep down, you have this energy going on, and that's what's going to carry you through. That's what's gonna lead you to success and a beautiful life. So take this risk, because it's really gonna pay off. We're really telling me that it's time to enjoy some independence, well-earned beauty, and love for life, exploring what you are feeling deep down is the truth of things. And this reading here is really confirmation to you that you do what you know deep down that you need to say or do is the right thing to do. I'm just here to validate any of those stirrings of your heart, any of those deep inner knowings that have been pinging inside of you. You know, you really do know, and trust yourself. Because these kinds of people with this kind of energy will make you doubt yourself, will gaslight you, will make you feel less than, will make you feel like your dreams are not possible, that you're not able to achieve what you want. But it is not true. Definitely not true based on the rest of these cards. All right, guys? So take that risk. All right, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to keep putting out videos. And if you like this reading, I do have personal video readings available on my Etsy shop. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, beautiful pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's take a look at your Hermetic Tarot, and then we'll look at your Archangel Power cards. And finally, we will take a look at your Earth Oracle cards. So your first card out is the Five of Wands in reverse, Lord of Strife. You have the Blasted Tower, which is the Tower, Lord of Hosts of the Mighty, in reverse. Now we have Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Lord of Material Gain. And we have the Three of Swords, Lord of Sorrow. So right off the bat, guys, I am feeling for some of you that there is some partnership or collaboration or alliance. I feel more partnership, like a business partnership, but it could be romance. That is not working out. There is some kind of alliance. I heard unholy alliance. So there's some kind of bad business deal, or bad, incompatible, not unaligned situation that you're in, and you're sort of delaying. The risk that you're not taking is letting this tower moment happen, having this tower fall, having this thing crumble, and letting it dissolve under its own weight. I'm hearing that you need to let that go, but you are not, because of this feeling of potentiality. And I heard something budding. So something was budding, or is trying, you were trying to get it to flower and bloom. You're almost there at the 9. It's like, almost to the end completion, but it's not working. And you don't want to feel the sting of this loss. You're avoiding it. So it's time for you to take the risk of letting yourself feel this sadness, and let this loss happen, and not hold it back, and let it go. Let it fall under its own weight, and it's going to not feel good. However, the universe does not make these tower cards happen to you. These tower moments happen for no reason. They were never meant to stand. They do not have a firm foundation, or they would not have crashed. So this is not anything to do with you. It's not your fault. It's not, it's not sustainable. It doesn't have momentum. You're giving it you are the one giving it momentum right now. And if you pull back, it's going to dissolve, and that's okay, because you don't want to be in a situation where you're not getting an equal exchange anyway. That is not something you're personally going to be able to sustain long term. So please let this pass through. Feel your feelings. My heart is with you. These are never easy moments in life. The pain is very real. The disappointment, the sadness, the regret, and maybe even guilt for not feeling like you were not doing enough, or you should have tried harder. But these cards are really telling me that you have done everything that you need to do, or have put in as much effort as you can, and some things just Do not, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, and they just don't work out. And this is a learning lesson, and it's nothing to do with you as a person, or doesn't make you a failure. With the with your archangel cards, you got the Two of Raphael, two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits. Don't give up on those you love. So I feel like you have this kind of energy going. Maybe this is what you're hoping for. You know, two hearts, two equal, you know, and fully formed humans coming together, creating something beautiful, creating something healing to give to the world. But you are not solely responsible. You know, there's an equal reciprocity that needs to take place. So there is someone out there for you that you can build this with, someone who's dedicated as you. So they're asking you to take that risk, to allow this tower moment to happen so that this person and people that are kindred spirits to you can come forward and fill that space, and you can build on a solid foundation. Again, we have two Archangel Michael cards. The first pile, I got that as well. So that makes me kind of confirmed that this is the energies that we are in Aquarius season. Two of Michael, it says, it will all be better if you just make a decision, over analyzing a problem, finding a compromise. So again, you're kind of delaying this decision when they're asking you to allow this, you know, this thing to happen and stop delaying. You've been thinking about it a lot. There's a lot of mental energy happening here. There's a lot of worrying. We have, your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Like I was saying with this three of swords, this energy of maybe not really wanting to feel these negative feelings of regret, guilt, and it's time to let go of this, having to worry about this situation or this person. They want you to free your mind, let yourself, give yourself permission to stop overanalyzing and ruminating and thinking too much about this. Because if it's meant to be, it will be. I feel like your heart is really in the right place, and it's time to allow that to shine through and allow people to come and join you equally in partnership, in business, or personal. All right, guys, let's look at your final sacred earth oracles. Your first card is perception. You have revolution. And you have surface. Yeah, guys, so allowing these feelings to come to the surface, and let yourself feel them without judging. Process them with a friend, journal, release them to God, release them to a higher power. It's time to let the wheel turn and move in a new direction. The universe is trying to bring you something even better, something even more aligned than you currently have. And again, like pile one, the similar message is coming through that you have this foresight, you have this vision. Let that carry you forward. Let that be your driving force. And any kind of worries about how things are going to work out, knowing deep down that anything that is not meant for you will leave your life, and letting that leave gracefully, knowing that there's always going to be something for you better in the future. Then the universe is trying to bring these kind of people into your life. This is who you are. You know this. You can feel this on a deep level. And these things are for you. They're meant for you. If you feel them, if you know them about yourself, it's meant for you. So that can allow you to release the worry about it, something not working out, somebody not being the right person, or, like this feeling of like maybe you didn't do enough or you're not trying enough. There's this feeling that you guys may have. I'm kind of getting the sense that you take on a lot, because people that have the Tower tend to take, tends to indicate to me that you take on a lot of responsibilities, and the people around you are not helping you keep that tower, that thing that you're building. So let those things fall away naturally, knowing that there are better people, and the universe is trying to bring about a turn of the wheel, a turn of destiny, of fate, to you, to bring something more beautiful to the surface. And this is a lesson for you to see more of yourself, to see the truth of you more clearly, to see your fortitude, to see your beauty, to see what you truly have to offer, and that you're deserving of people like that in your life as well, who are equally dedicated and loving and kind. Okay, people. So thank you so much for joining me. This was a very fun read. I know it's a little bit of a difficult message, but I always enjoy bringing these through, and I really hope that they provide some clarity and guidance. If you like this reading, just so you know, I do offer private personal one-on-one readings in the video format, so check those out on my Etsy. All right, guys, I love you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, beautiful pile 3. Welcome to your reading, and we're going to take a look at your Hermetic Tarot, and then we'll take a look at your Archangel Power cards, and finally we will take a look at your Sacred Earth Oracles. So we're going to start with your Hermetic and move on. All right, let's take a look. 2 of Wands you have for the first card, Lord of Dominion. And you have the Hierophant, Magnus of Eternal Gods. And we have Moon, ruler of flux and reflux. And we have the Last Judgment, the Spirit of Primal Fire. Okay, so right off the bat, you guys, for pile 3, I am seeing that you have, there is something in your life that is a very reliable, like institution, or possibly a job, just something that is very, that is stable, that is known, that is a foundation of wisdom and knowledge that is well accepted, by the world at large, whether that be a large company, a large business, a brand, or a church, or anything that's well established, wisdom and knowledge. And the risk that needs to be taken is looking to make a new choice, a new decision, moving away or into a different direction, into something that is more unknown. The moon is all about what is hidden, what is not yet discovered, what is in the dark, what is more intuitive. It's more based in just gut instinct or psychic intuition, like felt perception, a more organic type of wisdom and knowledge. So there is this sense that this decision is looming over you, and this transformation is going to occur. You may feel the rumblings of it in your subconscious mind, but it doesn't feel particularly known to you because of this moon card. It might be in the shadows or the recesses of your thoughts, or in your dreams, that things are in need of shifting and changing. The Two of Wands is about making choices, moving forward. But I did hear a heavy heart, so I think that whatever this decision is causing you to feel sad about the choice that you have to make. Really makes me think of certain world events playing out right now, where we have a lot of division going on with regards to certain health choices, because this often can represent a health professional. You may be having to make decisions about your health and having to examine how that matches up with your own spiritual and moral beliefs. And there might be some pressure being put on you to make a certain choice. So that's just one possibility. But there is some sense that there's something looming overhead, something coming, some decision that does need to be made, and you do know that it will require you to make a difficult choice and step into something unknown and new, where there might not be such a sense of security and stability within your life, and that requires a lot of trust and faith and bravery on your part to make this choice. All right, so I wanted to take a look at your Archangel cards now. And your first card was Queen of Michael. This is the Queen of Swords. And, it's really funny, you guys. Let me see if you can see it. I don't know if you know this, but that looks like Louise Hayes to me. Which she is. Oh, wow. She's actually, she wrote Heal Your Body. So that's interesting, because that also ties into what I was feeling about this being a health choice. So it says, you know exactly what to do, the benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So yeah, it really does speak to some sort of career choice, or dealing with something within your business, career, money, relationships, jobs. But with the Queen of Michael, as she is brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. So as with all of the other piles so far, the message is to really use your mind to bring clarity to the situation. Think logically, think deliberately, think carefully, and it's saying that you do know what to do deep down. You do have a lot of awareness, and you have a keen mind, a sharp mind, a brilliant mind. You're very insightful. So the answers you do have inside of you. We are going to look at your other cards. Let's see. You have Knight of Gabriel, confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively know just what to do. So you may instinctively understand the truth of the situation, and they really want you to know, to be brave, to be confident in that knowing, despite the fact that there might be some pressure from very well established entities, I want to say. Definitely a strong element here to be courageous, to be confident, and to take action with these, because can't make this stuff up, guys. You actually have the Two of Wands twice with the Two of Gabriel, which is the Two of Wands. It says, make bold, ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. All right, guys. So again, I'm really seeing that you're being encouraged to move to greener pastures and move towards people who share your vision, to make the bold action steps that it takes to bring in aligned friendships and business endeavors that believe the same things that you do. Okay, guys? They really want you to take action with all of this Wands energy. Wands. And they are acknowledging that there is a large element of kind of shady, under the surface sort of things taking place underneath these established entities. And you need to trust yourself, trust your inner knowing, trust your keen awareness, your mind, and take care of your health. I really feel there's that additional message here, guys, about your health and listening to what your body is telling you, what you need to do to take care of yourself. All right? So I know this is a big risk. That's what this whole reading was about. But these are your cards, and they're really here to bolster you in your own inner knowing. So finally, we're going to take a look at your Sacred Earth Oracles. You received Shift, you have Dependability, and you have Space. Okay, guys, so your guidance is really, with this card I heard, clear your mind. So they're really wanting you to allow yourself some time and space to get away from other people's opinions, thoughts, and beliefs, to really get away from any conventional kind of thought processes for a minute and clear your mind completely so you can listen to your own inner guidance and wisdom. We need to spend some time in nature or in meditation or away from other people's energy fields, influencing our, our energy bodies, our auric fields, to sometimes to get true knowing, and it's not influenced by other people. So yeah, I really encourage you to take some time to make some space for yourself. And with dependability, I heard ushering in a new way. So dependability brings me back to this Hierophant energy. You may like the dependability of things that are solid and known, and they're encouraging you to find that dependability and that strength and that solidness within your own self, because the truth of the matter is, and if you are someone like me who has used different platforms over the years, I started out on Etsy many years ago, 2006, 2007, when they were starting, and over time how people's businesses were very deeply impacted and affected because of Etsy's shifting policies. We see that with YouTubers and the shifting policies of YouTube. 1 minute you can be, doing really well, and they change the algorithms, and then your revenue is in the toilet. So the only true dependability that we have, we have to learn to know that if we are using other people's platforms, that we are not in total control. And that's okay, as long as we understand our true safety comes from our knowledge that we are brilliant, we're self-reliant, we can shift, we can change, and that the universe does have our back. And things are never, the only constant in life is change, right? So yeah, I've learned personally not to put all my eggs in one basket and rely solely on any entity, whoever they are, and knowing that I am the true creator of my reality. And that's a tough lesson. It really is. That can be a very difficult pill to swallow. Unfortunately, it is the truth. We can't rely on anybody to always have our best interests, especially when it comes to these large corporations where lots of money is involved. And it's not that I don't believe in people's goodness, it's that we still are living in a world where money and profits are, generally speaking, valued over people and people's well-being. And I really think that we are going to be shifting into a new earth where those things will be taken into account. So maybe you are one of the forerunners here, guys. You're going to be creating that kind of world for yourself, life for yourself, maybe business for yourself in the future, with some of these kinds of experiences with established entities, maybe not always telling us the full truth. So finally, you have shift. And with shift, I just feel that you're being asked to use your mind and your clarity of thought to shift your direction into moving into different relationships with people who share your vision for the future, for the world, for business. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope this was helpful for you. And if you enjoyed this reading, please consider checking out my personal video one-on-one readings, and I hope to see you again in the next one. All right, bye guys. Hello, beautiful pile 4. Welcome to your reading. All right, I can already tell this is a deep one. So let's get into it. You have, we're going to look at your Hermetic Tarot, and then we're going to look at the Power Archangel cards, and then we'll finally look at your Sacred Earth Oracle. So let's take a look here. You have the Knight of Cups, Lord of Waters, Waves and Waters. Then your other card is Ten of Wands, Lord of Oppression. And next we have the Empress in reverse, Daughter of the Mighty Ones. And we have the Hermit in reverse, Magus of the Voice of Light. All right, so let's get into it. I am seeing that the risks that you all need to be taking, very different from all the other piles, is that you need to be going inward. You need to be spending time going deep within yourself, gaining deep spiritual wisdom through connecting in, spending time meditating, connecting with yourself, getting to know yourself, getting to know your soul. Yeah, I'm feeling like there is some of you who are carrying around a lot of regret and sadness over losing someone in particular, losing a love connection for some of you, whatever it might be, whether it was a person or a situation, romantic or not, you're carrying around a lot of regret and sadness and loss. And I'm getting that you felt like you had something really great. You captured something really great here, as this like crab is about to be like kept in this cup, or held in this cup. So I feel like you had a prize of some kind, and it just didn't sync up the way you wanted it to. And you're carrying around a lot of burdens with regards to this connection or this situation or this person. A lot of feelings of it not working out, or to the opposite, a lot of feelings around how perfect it was, and it's kind of weighing you down, actually, all this like feeling of like they were this perfect thing, they were they were this, they were that, I can't find this in another person. Yeah, that's what the risk here is about, is letting go of this, because it's really it's kind of really weighing you down. And what it's doing is actually shutting down your vitality, your life force energy. It's like you're putting like your energy on hold for this person. Like, I feel like you're just like, yeah, it's like, I want to say like shriveling you up, like you're closing in, you're dimming your light, you're dimming your like your juiciness, your shine because of this. And you're not seeing yourself clearly at all. And maybe it just like destroyed your self-confidence that this didn't work out. Like, if this person didn't see you as like the ultimate thing to hold on to, it's like then what are you? Yeah, at least for some of you here, the message with the Hermit is really about seeing your, going inward and starting to really see yourself in a, I want to say, in a balanced way, in a more like objective way. Because this really got you out of balance with like seeing your beauty and seeing your vitality and your value. Because the Empress, oh my gosh, like the ultimate the ultimate goddess beauty, just vital, fertile, overflowing with abundance of all kinds, generous. Yeah, and you're really, that's who you are. I mean, this card wouldn't show up if you weren't, but you're really not able to see that because of all of this regret and sadness and this thing that happened to you. So let's look at your power card, your Archangel power cards. You have 5 of Raphael, which is everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So there's something about this situation, this person, that you're not seeing yet, why it left, why it was not, it didn't stick around. And the angels and your guides are really saying that like everything does happen for a reason, and there was a purpose for it. And if it's not in your life anymore, there's a reason that these these boxes are empty. You're really meant to see your value and see your worth in a new way. We have 2 of Ariel. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. So for this card, I really feel that it's really speaking about having balance within you, within seeing the situation accurately, seeing it for what it was, and seeing yourself in a balanced way, not overly diminishing yourself and not overly, seeing yourself in an inflated way, but like seeing the truth, seeing the actual truth of who you are. And finally, we have Epiphany, Archangel Raziel, and he comes in rainbow colors. So, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. So there's something really deep and profound that they're asking you to take the risk to see about yourself, and take the risk to go within and really spend some time with yourself and seeing the value of being by yourself, maybe even. I know that I understand this deeply, when you have a pattern of feeling abandoned in your life, the last thing you want is to hear someone tell you, like, you need to spend more time alone. Totally understand it. Totally understand that. But there is a reason why this is persisting, and it's because the universe is really trying to get you to go deep. So this pattern doesn't happen again and again. If you get the lesson now and you get the wisdom that you need out of it now, then you can move forward to the next stage in your development. But there is some deep wisdom here that you hold, and it is trying to come to the surface. There might be a part of you that's afraid of this on some level, of something about this energy, embodying this energy, and really embracing this part of you. It might even be like a sexual aspect of you, or because our life force, vital energy, is connected to our sexuality and our sexual, our sexual side, our, what do I want to say? Like using your seductive energies, your inner siren, your inner, seductress, might be something that you are a little bit apprehensive of. Maybe you've watched other people use this in a detrimental way in the past, and it scares you. Or maybe you have some elements of religious programming about how sexuality is bad, and not to embrace that part of you because it's not okay in some way, or others would not like it. All right, so 2 hermits, hermit, definite strong message here, double message about going inward, and doing a lot of self-discovery, going into the darker places, dark places in yourself, and eliminating those. But they're really saying that there is some joy to be had here within this process. If you can learn to embrace this process of self-discovery and time alone with yourself, experiencing your soul essence and your truth, if you can find joy in that and find the beauty in that, that's where you need to, that's where they want you to go. And there's a lot of good things that will come of this. Okay, so let's look at your final cards. You have, from this sacred earth, you have productivity, which, gosh, really does remind me of the Empress here. So productivity, patterns, and finally, stretch. So I feel with this productivity card, it's really telling me that you embracing this energy and getting to know yourself is going to really help you with your productivity moving forward, and maybe make things easier with flow and abundance and manifestation of abundance and money and people, relationships in your life. It's going to make this a lot easier because you're going to be shining your light, and you're going to be in alignment, and you're going to be attracting things from a magnetic standpoint. The Empress is all about that. It's not about going out and getting. She attracts. People come to her with money, with offers, with romantic offers, with business offers. Things are a lot more easily achievable, and you're a lot more productive with your time, and things just come more easily. Letting go of these is going to be helping you let go of old karmic patterns, things that your old relationship cycles and patterns, and same person, different name kind of thing. Like this is time. This is an opportunity for you to shift these and let go of these patterns, which, yes, in a way is actually can feel risky because it's letting go of what's known and what we understand and what we're familiar with. And so that can feel like a risk, And finally, you have stretch, which again, it's really, I can tell that this particular pile is really being stretched to their limit and really being pushed into the edges of understanding themselves on a level that most people don't go. With the Hermit twice, it's really can be isolating on this journey, on this spiritual path, on this spiritual journey. And it's really causing you to stretch in all sorts of ways that are uncomfortable and new and different and unfamiliar to most people. And you may seem strange to the outside world. You may seem strange to yourself. It may just feel quite awkward for a time. Well, until you really settle into this deeper knowing of who you are and discovery of who you are, and letting that sort of settle and become more permanent. But there's so much fruitfulness and so much to be gained. And really, what I see is that the only thing to be lost in this process is these negative feelings of regret and sadness and loss and unfulfilled relationships, empty offers, sadness. If you have the bravery to let go of these old people in your life that were not meant for you for the long term, they were there for a lesson and not for a lifetime. And yes, that is sad, and I definitely don't want to brush over that, because it is very difficult to let go of anyone that we've ever cared about. It's never easy to feel those feelings and let that thing move into the past. And they will always be in your heart. They will always be a part of you and a part of your experience, and may even be part of your soul group. It's never easy, for sure, but I really want to focus on the fact that there's a huge message here about joy and being a light to others, and there's a lot of fulfillment for you on the other side of this. You're really going to become a light to others and help a lot of people through just embodying a new way of being that maybe not a lot of people on this planet have reached that depth yet, reached that level of embodiment of their soul yet. But you came here to do that, for sure. For sure. Okay, guys? All right, so that's all I have for you. Pile 4. I hope this was helpful. I hope this helped you gain some insight. And also, I also have individual private readings, video recorded just for you. You can check those out on my Etsy shop. And as always, it was an honor and a joy to read your cards. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye guys.